The rejection of wisdom will have you turned over to your own delusions. It is the first of the month, so we're in Proverbs, the first book of Proverbs. And something that stood out, well, first of all, the fear of the Lord, this is Proverbs 1:7. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction. Which would explain why a lot of the things that I say on here are not well received all the time. Because if you don't have the fear of the Lord, sometimes the things that people share according to the word of God is going to sound like foolishness to you. But a little bit further down, this is very interesting. It's in verse 29. For that they hated knowledge and did not choose the fear of the Lord. They would none of my counsel. They despised all reproof, correction. They despised correction. They didn't like to be told what they should do. They didn't like to be offered rebuke. They weren't receptive to rebuke, I should say. Therefore shall they eat the fruit of their own way and be filled with their own devices. For the turning away of the simple shall slay them, and prosperity of fools shall destroy them. But whoso hearkeneth unto me shall dwell safely and shall be quiet from the fear of evil. So turning away from wisdom and rejecting the wisdom of God will leave you over to believing your own foolishness. And without saying too much, just look around. Just look around at how many people are doing things that are absolutely wrong, absolutely morally unjust, absolutely unethical. And even when we talk about smaller things, like a lot of times I'm talking about like compassion and giving grace in relationships, and people don't want to do it. People don't want to forgive. People want to go tit for tat. And how many people are not receptive to the things that you said, are not receptive to the things that you suggest that might actually help them. People do not like correction. People do not want to listen to things that come from experience and wisdom in the word of God. People don't want that. And as a result of that, those same people are going to be turned over to their delusion. This is why you meet people who are so like far off in their thinking, and they really do think that they're right. And it's because they've probably been turned over to their own delusion. Like they're so delusional in thinking that they're right because they so regularly reject wisdom, knowledge, and the truth. And I think the sooner that we understand that, the sooner we would stop going back and forth with people, the sooner we would stop trying to correct people who are of a reprobate mind. Save yourself the energy. It's not worth it.